Hello, everyone? Is anyone there? Can anyone hear me? I'm trapped. I'm in trouble and I need your help. If you're watching this, something horrible has happened. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday again. I'm here again. Coffee, underwear, again. If you have not already, I would urge you to go to AEW's YouTube and watch the latest AEW with Johnny TV. He's something else. Should have known that. I've had his wife on the show before, and she's something else, and something else is often married to another something else. I don't know why I didn't figure that out, but he's really, and yet he's so oddly youthful, or he's just so consistently strange over a period of 2 decades that you forget how long he's been around and how much he's done, because he has an innocence about him. He faces the world with fresh eyes every morning. And it got a little messy, got a little weird, got a little confusing. Rarely am I that flabbergasted. It happens multiple times in this episode. So go like it, go watch it, go share it, go comment, go retweet, go repost, whatever shit you have to do to make sure people, give Johnny TV his flowers. Because here's a guy I look at and I go, he's got no flowers. If only for the tight pants that Taya wore that made incredible sounds. Go watch the episode. I am showered with gifts today. There's so much going on. First of all, these were from Vanessa. These Tuxedo, it's formal. It's a real celebration here today. And what is unusual is that, they're black, and then I put them on the stretch. They look gray. What's unusual about these is that there's also a tuxedo on the back. So I don't know if it's double-sided, I'm wearing 2 tuxedos, or it's, essentially backwards. I'm not sure. Nevertheless, I like them. They're nice. It's a novelty pair, obviously. You couldn't wear these out, ever. You pull your pants down and somebody breaks into a bathroom stall and they see you wearing these. It would be embarrassing. But anyway, here they are. I guess this is my head. Blah. It was a giant head. Maybe that makes sense. Blah, blah, like that kind of thing. So thank you, Vanessa. I have a lot more gifts. I have last week or 2 weeks ago, I can't remember because I was away. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago, was the 2nd anniversary of Hey. I don't even know what episode we're on now. I don't know what the Johnny TV episode is. Got this lovely card from Christine chronicling the 2nd year of Hey. These are all the guests in the 2nd year, not all the guests ever. Congratulations on 2 years of Hey. Here's a little something to add to your collection. I found the cover line especially appropriate, and this is to the surprise of no one, Jimmy Durante. They're handsome. They don't put good-looking people on television anymore, and there's no better example of that than Jimmy Durante. So it says a report, Color TV's final test, but this is the best headline ever, are wrestlers human beings? And I'll tell you something, TV guidance counselor Ken Reeves is going to be very jealous. Let me just turn to that. Wrestlers on TV. A first of... this is amazing. Wow. Buddy Rogers. Dramatic stars. How Nature Boy struck it rich. Camden's Herman Road. He's now called Nature Boy now. Isn't that amazing? They have all the fake names here. This is outstanding. Who's next? This is incredible. An interesting photo of Nature Boy playing footsie with his opponent. Wayne Griffin, Nature Boy's mentor. He also likes to play with model trains. Oh, my God. Canadian capers. Some statistics. That's incredible. And that's it. And then we just go back into Color TV. So is this a 5-part series? Look at this. TV Guide Christmas gift order form. I mean, look, I got to go back on. I have to go back on TV Guidance Counselor just to talk about this. Oh my God, he's gonna love this. Christine, this is incredible. You've outdone yourself again. Amazing. This is so amazing. He's gonna love this. And I also got a gift by a prospective guest who has not been on the show. Harley Cameron was kind enough, and whether she's in this chat or not is irrelevant, to celebrate 2 years of Hey, got me my own custom a Funko Pop of me. And she said, this is your phone because you're always on your phone. And that's funny. And I'm wearing tuxedo shoes, I guess, and khaki pants. And I allegedly, let's just open it. I'm not going to sell this. What am I going to make? I allegedly have a bun in the back, which she seemed very proud of. You know, people enjoy designing. I think this is her way of getting on the show. There we go. You can't even. Oh, Jesus. And the glasses come off. Look, this is Hey Me, and this is regular me. This is Hey Me, and this is regular me. Harley, thank you. It's incredibly sweet of you. It's going to take a while for me to put it back in the box. And while I do that, let's talk to some people. Papa said, Busted makes me feel good. Good for you. Amanda said, good morning, sir. Hello, friends. God loves you. Said, good morning. Mikey G said, any chance of joining Return of the Alien Mummies? I have good money on Johnny TV asking me to be in one of his movies. And I will say, in all seriousness, I have watched the Iron Sheik Massacre, and it is good. I never thought I would say that about a Johnny TV film or about a film called The Iron Sheik Massacre. It's actually very good. I don't know if it's available. I guess they're shopping it around. I saw an early screening. I'm quite an important person. It is a good movie. Mia said good morning. Sean said good morning. Melissa said good morning. I'm already so behind. It's fine with me because I got gifts. V said good morning all. Hope you're doing well today. Miss Annie said good morning. Mike said good morning. V said, hey, W is very funny. Sorry for your luck at the end. Well, we all try our best, I guess. Christine said, good morning, RJ in chat. Happy 93rd episode of Hey, Jesus. Vanessa said, hello and good day, friends. We're linguistically traveling about 2,000 kilometers west of Armenia this week, as one does. As such, wishing RJ a happy Sunday to all those convening to watch RJ in his Estrosha. My Estrosha, which is Greek, of course, naturally. Mike said, how was it seeing your son wrestle his first match on Ring of Honor? He's a guy named Lightning London, and everybody says he looks like me. I'm going to press the coffee while I talk about this. So I took a picture with him, and I posted. It seems like a nice young fellow, which means he just hasn't wrestled enough to be, beaten into depression. So Nell said good morning. James said good morning, everyone. Joshua said hi. Harley said, sip the coffee and look into the camera. Let me pour it. Let's relax. Miss Andy said, I remember seeing Johnny TV as Goon number 2 on Days of Our Lives. It was daytime Emmy worthy. He was robbed. Here, Harley. Thanks for the gift. Sorry you're not on the show. James said, good morning, Harley. It's not about me. God said, dope underwear. Manuel said, if you have a revisionist history movie title like William Wallace Sasquatch Uprising, what would that be? Elton John the Baptist. It's Christine's birthday. Everyone's saying happy birthday, Christine. And I'll tell you what a horrible person I am. It's Christine's birthday, and I'm opening gifts she got me. Happy birthday, Christine. I believe, technically speaking, if you really want, you get a free song. Joseph said, good morning, everyone. Vanessa said, happy birthday, Christine. Melissa said, my partner and I like to be surprised to find out who the guests are. And hey, I think you should promote Hey W by giving hints as to whom the surprise guest is during the week. Then surprise. I'll tell you something, Melissa. For my YouTube members, I do tell them. I drop hints, I think, every Friday. And most of them are confusing and they can never figure it out. Mia said, did you ever do an intro video to the show Benson? I don't remember. It's possible I have. I remember saying Robert Guillaume a bunch. So maybe. You have to check. So Sierra said, on Talk is Jericho, he said your show was coming back for 6 on the Beach. Is this true? Nobody told me. Yeah, thank you for reminding me, so Sierra. An interview I did, a Q&A I did on the cruise with Chris Jericho is available to listen to now on Talk is Jericho. You'll find it. It says Q&A or whatever. I hosted it. Nobody asked me questions. It was a nice time. It was like the first thing I did on the cruise. It's like, come host this thing. And you're in this ring that's on the ship, and it's a little wobbly, and I was freaked out. It was a nice time. Also, Harley is on Unrestricted this week talking about the same show, which she was a part of, and quite frankly, she ruined. It was a great show. Let me tell you what a good show it was. Bully Ray was on the show. He wasn't on the show. He was at the show. I hope they release. Can they just release the footage from it? Wouldn't that be nice? I have the footage of my monologue, but anyway, she ruined the show within the first 6 minutes. So I guess we got to do it again. Bachelor King said, don't miss everyone's favorite Harley Cameron. We just fucking plugged this. Unrestricted. Enjoy. God said, what year is that TV guide? They don't even put the year. Oh, this is my favorite. This was ordered to a Mr. Walter Coffinger. Can we get a year? 1953. You didn't guess that. Nobody knows how history works. Shield Wall said, TV guide exposing the business. I'm going to take pictures of this TV guide and send it to some friends. Harley said, oh my God, you opened it. Oh my God, you ruined it. You're fucking sick. Why would I? It's not being sold anywhere. I want to see. You can't tell me I have a bun and I can't see the bun and I can't open it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who gives a shit anymore? Oh, Christine said, thank you, everyone. My birthday was yesterday. I'm old. You're wonderful. Yeah, okay. This was yesterday. Nobody gives a shit. Fuck it. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? Josh said, his William Wallace Sasquatch movie sounds like a good time. Jeannie said, now I want an RJ Pop for my collection, which reminds me, if you were lucky enough to order the March Pro Wrestling Crate subscription box, you may have seen exclusive to this, my first and so far only Micro Brawler. There it is. If you didn't order this box, it's basically gone. I think people take them and they're online now. But look at this. And even better than that, I don't come alone. I come with a little friend named David Arquette. And there he is with his shitty, annoying, stupid tights and his pink elbow pads and his horrible tattoos and some mask from some fucking movie. Even better than that, and I don't know how many have been made in total or of this, I have an all-white Chase variant, which a couple people have stumbled upon already, which is exciting. I don't even think fucking David has a Chase variant. I have one. I'm so excited about it. There was a time when I had white tights. They got incredibly dirty. And this one I did see, I think Christine sent it to me. It's already on eBay for like $300 or best offer. And I have a feeling they'll go for best offer. Nobody's paying $300 for that. I don't know where else you can get them. They're in the Pro Wrestling Crate subscription. Like, it's already been ordered. It's already been shipped. I don't think you can get them anymore. So if you like them, go tell Shop AW, go tell Pro Wrestling Tees. They were nice enough to make one. They already have the mold. I would like a WrestleLance 2-pack, personally, because I like to split Renee's money. James said, Amanda, I met you on the Honor the Elite chat. What do we have? This is a cocktail social. Brandon said, I'm Barney Miller. The kitchen in Barney's apartment is on the left. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. And also News Radio. Similar layout. Christine said the TV guy reaction was a perfect belated birthday gift. My heart is full, but SM has a request for a song, Christine's choice, because it's her birthday. So Christine, it's up to you. GRB said, hello, RJ City. Fun episode today. Reminded me of all those 3-ways I almost had in college. That was an evening at a bar for me. That's what this morning's high was. Josh said, I wonder if Johnny TV shared a scene with the Phoenix. I don't know. This is not all about Christine. Everyone's saying hi to Christine. Johnny Drip Drip was the longest 5-star champion. He was also the Black Craft Wrestling champion, I think. Nail said she got 2 hay hints right in 2 years. So they're hard hints. Why make it easy? Why give it away? It's a hint for a reason. Red Dog said good morning. Leo said, will there be a live on Easter Sunday? Yes, maybe, depending on where I am. Is that next week or the week after? I don't know. That is my birthday. Good for you, Leo. Leo said, have you ever taken a suppository? Yes. And I missed them. Nell said, Walter Coffinger is a great name. Leo said, he is in the 2018 ring gear he almost died in. Oh, David? Yeah, well, He's almost died in a lot of gear, to be honest with you. Miss Sandy said Christine got a Tony Shalhoub on Hey W sign on TV during this week's Dynamite. There was that sign which was on TV from Toronto, and there was a WrestleLand's heads, but they were on the wrong side. Fucking idiots. And this week, this Wednesday, we're in Quebec City, and then Saturday, Collision's in London, which is a place I've wrestled in before to far less praise and money. So that's exciting. I will also be there. Neil said there's a couple on eBay. The Chase ones are expensive, but it seems people are keeping them. You must be popular. I would love the numbers on this. I was watching. Maybe I'll post them at some juncture. I was watching unboxings of these crates just to see, because I remember a while ago they had that wonderful pin of me, and the guy didn't know who the fuck I was, and he genuinely spent 3 minutes trying to figure it out. And then people are like, "Oh, is this the Hey guy? He wrestles," and it's the best. Nail said the crate people could have told you it was coming up, so could you at least tell the cult? I mean, why do we pay membership? Just for constant personal access to you? And I don't know if like you're allowed, like it's a mystery. I would have blown it, you know? And I think people were happy to get David too. Me, not good. Both, okay. Benjamin said, RJ, on the cruise you suggested I watch Stay Tuned. Do you have other suggestions for bad movies with wrestling scenes? Oh my God. Well, now I'm going to be here all day. I can only think of good movies right now. Oh, no, actually, I can think of a really bad movie. Swing Your Lady with Humphrey Bogart. It's one of his earliest movies, and he's a wrestling promoter who goes up to the hills and finds a hillbilly wrestler or something, and it's a musical. And he hated the movie so much that when he got famous, he refused to talk about it in interviews. I'm going to think of some other... These are good movies. Paradise Alley, Sylvester Stallone. He wrote it before Rocky. They were like, we don't want a fucking wrestling movie, and then he wrote Rocky. All the Marbles, which is maybe one of the best wrestling movies of all time. And The One and Only with Henry Winkler, which I can talk about all day. Bad wrestling movies. Does Popeye count? No, I think there's boxing in Popeye. I think that's boxing. Oh, Mikey and Me. Am I crazy? With Michael J. Fox, and I think Richard Kind is in it. It has Jeff Jarrett. Neil said there's a $25 one on eBay if anyone wants to run. Leo said 5-star wrestling was dreadful. Leo, I've been through, there's been so many like flash in the pan promotions that I can't even remember which one that is in my head. Melissa said, I want an RJ micro brawler and wrestling buddy with glasses with no lenses and in cute undies. Please, who do we contact? Pro Wrestling Tees Shop AEW. Very easy. Christine said, just watched the new Hey W with Johnny TV. God bless you. Chanakya. I'm just boxing that one. I'm still waiting for Moxley to debut on Hey W, maybe for the 100th episode. Tweet him. I'm sure he's scrolling right now. Who's watching? Just the 10 of us. Oh, does Christine have an actual song request or no? Christine said the David Chase has blood on his face. I did not know there was a David Chase. I've only seen mine. So there is 2 Chases. Fuck. Got nothing on that guy. Neil said Christine had the WrestleLand sign too. Jesus. All right. It's her birthday. Harley said, this is the scene. You're eating an invisible hot dog. Well, no shit. Do you want me to just mime it, or is it invisible in the scene? The sauce spills on your chin, but this makes you happy. Oh, we're gonna do some eating acting. I'm excited. Let me make it first. Let me get into it. Grill here, cooking it up. Oh, they popped. That's great. Hey, let's toast a little bun there. Put it on top. That's gonna be nice. This is the cooking. This is what you do when you're cooking hot dogs. Yeah, the bun. You get the tongs. You get the bun. You put it on. Excellent. Put some ketchup here. That's nice. That's really something, huh? Excellent. And some mustard. Some mustard here. Wonderful. Okay. All right. Oh, it's excellent. And scene. Some of my great eating acting. Christian said, my favorite Hey W episode you did is with Sky Blue. God bless you. God bless her, because she's going to need it, lighting kids on fire. Christine said, there are also 2 listings for the Arquette City set. I don't understand how that works. They're selling them together, you mean? That's nice. Wish we were in the same box. James said, RJ, I found someone talking about loving to watch Monk on Twitter this past week, and I quoted the tweet and tagged you in. Thank you. Didn't want to miss it. Leo said, tell us about that custom figure that someone made. It looked great, better than the Colin Delaney one. Yeah, people have made custom figures of me. So there's one on my Instagram story right now. Somebody did a very nice job. But back in the day, all you could do was like pop heads off of wrestlers and stick them on other wrestlers. So I've been given a bunch of shitty ones. And one of them was like, oh, it's custom RJ City figure. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. And I look, and it's just Colin Delaney's head. One, it's Colin. But second, it's like, I know him. So I can't even pretend it to me. All I see is his face. And then the next time I saw him, I was looking at him going, I don't look like that. Do I look like that? Neil said, well, if you told the cult that you were in the crate, then you would have loved those numbers. We have kept it a secret. It's a cult. First of all, they didn't fucking tell me what box it was. It's a top down to trickle down. SM said, I feel like we did get a hint about the box with the pin, though. I don't know what we're talking about. Free shakeout. Yeah, I had to fix my hair. Saeed said, RJ, did you see the toddler that looks like a Golden Girl that went viral? No, and I don't want to. Leo said, Bubble Boy. Jake Gyllenhaal wrestles a mud match with Stacy Keibler inside a bubble, which reminds me of John Candy and Stripes. Another wrestling match. God Love You said, what about the Santos Gold wrestling movie? SM said, Jeff Jarrett sucks, and I say, how dare you? Squirrel Squad said, Humphrey Bogart is just a classically fun name to say. Miss Andy said, does Highlander count? Yeah, I'll give it. Okay, Gamer said, well, hi, and well, hi to you. I'm sure you're having fun. I'm sure Orson is having a swell time doing whatever you're doing. Neil said, we just watched Iron Claw. I have no idea why they cast Carrie as so short. To me, he was a giant, huge Superman. Everyone was taller than him in the movie, even the women, because they feel like it's more sympathetic. They don't realize that larger people can actually be sadder. It's actually, quite frankly, more tragic that you're so big and so sad. Mia said, almost 20 months. Thanks, Christine, for making me a member. Can you sing Walking in Memphis? Of course I can. One of my favorite songs. Getting my shoes on. They don't really fit that good anymore. Gotta get a shoehorn. Now my shoes are on. I'm out the door. Oh, I forgot my socks, so I'm turning around and I'm going through the drawer. I want to walk in Memphis, dun, 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 but I don't have my walking socks in the drawer. I want to walk through Memphis, dun, 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 dun. I can't stand to not be there anymore. And my feet are doing so well, even though I don't have my socks. Dun, 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 and now I can't get out of my house. Did somebody change all the locks? I want to walk in Memphis. Dun, dun, dun. I want to see all those Elvis and country music things. Walking in Memphis. Dun, 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 dun. I'm about to go, but the telephone rings. It's the mayor of Memphis. Da, 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 da. Tells me I can't be there anymore. The mayor of Memphis. Dun, 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 dun. He sounds quite mean and said my mother's a whore. Won't let me leave because I violated terms of my parole, which I won't get into now. But I'll tell you one thing, when I'm in house arrest, I will I will dream, and in my dream, I will only be walking in Memphis. That was Walking in Memphis, and it's one of my favorite songs. And I'm so happy you requested that, man. It's a tragic song. James said, even though he's retired, can we still get Sting on for Hey W? James, why the fuck are you asking me? If he wants to, I have it ready to go. Nomax said there's a scene in Popeye where Bluto makes the wrestling style. I love how we're getting it. Wrestling style destructive assault on Olive Oil's family. Yeah, that's fair. But it's a boxing scene, right? Me said, yes, have a toasted bun. Vanessa said, this just in ketchup and mustard make a good facial mask. It stings, and that means it's working. V said, it's fictional because he didn't burn his mouth. Leo said, will you be on that improv show Vic Michaelis is on? She's pretty. I have no idea what you're talking about. Molly said, someone is selling the RJ and Davidson for $50. Don said, did he just use the bun as a napkin? Benjamin said, did you ever find the Bob Hope special, the Hope News Network? No, I didn't. And I messaged my friend Ken being like, why can't I fucking find this? Do you know where I can find this? He's like, no. I think they took a bunch of the old ones, old meaning like more recent ones where he looks old, he looks dead. I think they just scrubbed them off. Which bothers me so much. Joe said, thoughts on the new Golden Girls reboot? I don't think I can watch it. No, and they don't fucking care. I also don't even want to talk about the reboots. And I'm sick of talking about how I don't like them. Like the Ghostbusters one. You sit and fucking watch this. I don't even bother me. Christine said, for the request of SM gifted me, could you sing Easy by the Commodores or Still Crazy after all these years? I know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. How did you know I know the song? Seems to me, girl, I've done all I can do. I beg, stole, and I borrowed. Yeah. There's a lot of nonsense. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. I think I know the second verse. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? I paid my dues to make it. Everybody wants me to be what they want me to be. I'm not happy when I try to fake it. It's fucking exhausting. It's why I'm easy. Okay, we'll skip that part. I want to be high, so high, bro. I want to be free to know the things I do are right. I want to be free. Just me. Oh, baby. Down, 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 down. I think I know the guitar solo too. Down, 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 I'm not singing the chorus again. That was good. For your birthday, Christine, that was way more than I thought I knew. I think, quite frankly, it was the greatest gift of all. What a selection, Christine. Leo said you should book a pre-all-in comedy special at the Bob Hope Theater. We kind of did one the day before All In last year, and I think we can do a bigger one this year. At least I hope so. Christine said this walking through Memphis is more focused on walking than I remember. It's the tragedy of it. It's a tragic song. Neil said the mayor of Memphis is on the list. Leslie said I've been singing this wrong for years. Marina's here. James said, did you catch the results of Danhausen versus Matt Cardona last night? Oh, my computer froze. Miss Annie said, if you ever find the Hope News Network special, please post a link. Of course. Leo said, oh my God, RJ singing Faith No More. I'm singing the original. Leo said, I guess he does look a bit like the Faith No More singer. I always thought I looked like Lionel Richie. Miss Andy said, Jimmy Fallon gushing over Faith No More's version of Easy a few years ago is great. Saeed said, is there any upcoming movie you're looking forward to? Yes. Late Night with the Devil. I need to see it. I think it's out. I think I can watch it now. And me and Nug have just sent each other reviews and clips, and we're very excited. I'm muted? Who's saying? Oh, not muted on mine. Who said? Mia, I'm only muted on yours. Get it together. Leo said, you Lishi. What is these fucking names? You have to do the guitar solo when you sing Easy. Leo said, Po Girl, I asked my crush out and she said yes, but now I have to sort out the date and time, and that scares me to death. God bless. Amanda said, I was at GCW last night. They used their major bendies to fight at one point. Stupid. AKA Baldy just wrote Mauve Beret. Been a member for 22 months, and that's what they came up with. Leo said, he also like Tommy Wiseau. Fuck you, Leo. David Arquette is here. I love you all. Sorry I'm late. He opens with the I love you. He could have said, I'm sorry I'm late. I love you. He opens with it. That's what a man he is. David, do you know? So my Chase variant micro brawler is all white. Yours has blood all over his face. Did you know that? Why didn't we get? Did they send you a box, David? I think I've been waiting a month for mine. Nails has a request. 60-second scene of Sebastian Maniscalco talking about Christine on her birthday. You ever see this girl, Christine? She gets everybody gifts. She gets like a TV guy, goes on a computer, like opens it up, and she types. You ever see how Christine types? Like this, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? And then she'll say, oh, there's a TV guide. I'm gonna send the TV guide to him. And I'm going to get nice things for people's like dogs and for like Nug and for like people like that. And I'm going to hold up signs. And then it's her birthday. I'm like, did you just do all this for your birthday? So people get your things back. Is it gift giving? Is like a receipt for you? Does that make you feel good? Happy birthday? Is it really happy? There you go. It's enough. Leo has a question for David. David, have you met Tommy Wiseau? Maureen said, I saw Will Hobbs on Friday night. Love that Maureen did not say where. Nails is just posting a picture of Sylvia. She's doing well. David said, happy birthday, Christine. Luna Bombay, my new favorite name. I just wanted to say you did a fantastic job with the video of you going through the Power Rangers intro. I never laughed so hard like that before. You know, people still comment on that video. Like, these people who are just looking up Power Ranger shit and stumble on it, and they're like, you forgot this season. I'm like, can you fucking calm down? I found a supercut online. Blame that person. David said, I have not met Tommy Wiseau, but Roddy Bottom from Faith No More used to call me Brilliant Dave when I was a kid. And how right Roddy Bottom turned out to be. David, Brilliant Kid Arquette. Isn't that a good story, Lee? Isn't that satisfying, Leo? Oh, Maureen said, I was at Big Time Wrestling in Newark, California. I thought you like ran into him at a nightclub or something. David said, I was a kid, not sure what happened. I have a few guesses. Leo said, do you think there's ever been a police tribute band with a singer dressed up as the Sting wrestler? Hopefully I get a chance to ask him one day. Sammy said, David, I'm on chapter 8 of the Quarry video game. I was stoked to see you on it. He does a lot in that game, and you can play it and play it and play it again. And it's a great time. V said, RJ, what's your treat for today? I'm thinking a little pizza. But I will say, my mother gifted me Oreos, black and white cookie Oreos. She found them in Florida, and I like a black and white cookie. I'm trepidatious about it. Is it just the look? and it tastes like Oreos. I don't know. So I'm excited about it. It's just a whole box of those. Christina's gifted 5 memberships. Lishi, Luna Bombay, Vanessa, Squirrel Squad, Nathan. You all got memberships because Christine can't make her birthday by herself. David said, it's Christine's birthday and she's giving presents. What a gem. Yes. Great person. Christine said, I have leftover birthday cake if you like. Lishi said, thank you, Christine. Leo said, RJ gets a colonic live on AEW. Would probably be better than at least a few episodes. Vanessa said, thank you, Christine. Nell said, thank you. This is just the fucking Christine tribute episode. David, you totally missed this, but Christine got me this for the second anniversary of Hey, Jimmy Durante. And in it, it's got a feature on wrestlers. David, wait till you see this. You're going to lose your mind. Look at this. Isn't that? And look, I mean, what a logo this is. The Sad Happy Master in a headlock. Isn't that life? That is incredible. And this is does it say it's like a Wrestlers on TV, first of a series. So I got to find the other ones. Let's see what else is in this thing. My unluckiest Friday the 13th, Pat Harrington. Gene Autry. Arlene Dahl is on the Pepsi Cola Playhouse. Remember we were just talking about that? The Ice Charades is a TV repair. David, look who's back Sunday. I should make this ad for myself. RJ City and his gang. Sponsored by Lucky Strike. Not by cigarettes, but I should just do that. And here's our pal, David. St. Jude's here. Danny Thomas. This is incredible. It's mainly ads for TVs. She's great. Robert Montgomery's theater. Lucky Strike sponsoring a lot of shit. Television's outstanding personality of the year, Bishop Sheen. That dynamo. This is incredible. Johnny Coon and his Noontime Comics. There's Johnny Coon. I'm going to do this. Is incredible. Chicago Symphony Orchestra. My Little Margie. George Gobel. Remember you saying, hey, you never heard from George Gobel anymore. Oh, what a picture. What a picture. And it's in color. Everything's in color. Look at this. Shapely girls in bathing suits. Young Carl Reiner. That's outstanding. Who's had a better Christine's birthday than me? Benjamin said, have you seen David Lynch's Dune? So I was too young when I saw it. Let me put it that way. Chronic, you're supposed to handle old books with gloves, sir. I know. Molly said, please put the Oreos in your freezer. They're so good frozen. Maybe I'll do half and half. Easy E said, my stepmother is an alien. I say, good for you. David said, sweet. I got 1 million of them. Please send a picture of that comedy, tragedy, wrestling character. I will. I'll send it to you. Pogro said, just for the ads alone, those magazines are great. Mr. Scott said, RJ, what wrestling time period would you have loved to be in? Oh, boy. I would say, if I have to, let's say 5 years, I would say 1979 to 1984. That Madison Square Garden, that WWF, I think would have been fun. Memphis too. Otherwise, I would say the golden age, and I don't even know that much about it, but the Gorgeous George, that era, I can fucking chain. Joe's smoking a Lucky Strike right now. Leo has a scene request. An older man trying to impress his date, 30 years his junior, with a Ronald Reagan impression and ex-wife jokes. Okay. Honey, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love it. It's just great. Guess who I am. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Shh. Hold on. You're gonna love this. This is great. Hold on. You know what? Can I have the gazpacho? And she'll have it too. Trust me, you're gonna love it. But here, listen to this impression. Ready? Tell me who this is. Well, Nancy. No, I know it's not your name. It's an impression. No, I'm not. No, it's uh well, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. No, there was it was Russia. It was the fall. The wall. It came down. Are you not? Okay. That wall crumbled quicker than my ex-wife. Okay. Here. You'll guess them now. Well, Nancy Reagan, my wife. No. Borat's. It's an entirely different thing. This is my wife, Nancy Reagan. Hey, I used to be in movies. And the president. What? No, he retired a long time. Hey, like to wear cowboy hats. Hey, this one you'll get. Didn't grant the Three Stooges their SAG residuals. Ronald Reagan, exactly. Thank you. And scene. David said, when I directed The Tripper, David's only good movie, so go watch it now. I was floored to learn my target audience had no idea who Ronald Reagan was. Well, I am your target audience, and I know who Ronald Reagan is. Please, go watch The Tripper. It is a good movie. It stars the wonderful, the delightful Paul Rubens. And David's also in it. And so is sort of Ronald Reagan. David made a political statement. Joe said, yes, there's still a number in the pack. I don't know what we're talking about. Squirrel Squad said, I like old magazines. I bought a Playboy that came out when I was born to see what was going on back then. It's an interesting assortment of ads. Human Avenger said, good morning, 40 minutes into the program. Saeed said, what would be your Mount Rushmore of wrestling entrances? Oh, boy. I love Roddy Piper, Randy Savage, Undertaker, who, is doing a One Dead Man show in Philly. Maybe I'll stop by. Maybe I'll ask a few questions. I got to think of another one. Sting? Do I want to put Sting on that list? I like a Tony Storm. Why wouldn't I pick Tony Storm? It's black and white, the flying on the mat, everything. That's an entrance. What was I thinking? I've lost my place. Nell said, Rob is dying laughing. David said, I think it's bedtime for Bungo. V said, makes you want to invest in education, doesn't it? Philosopher said, when are you returning to the ring? Don't set your watch. Mr. Scott said, did you ever see a show on Bravo back in the 90s called Inside the Comedy Mind? It was hosted by Alan King. No, but it sounds horrible, but in a way that I would want to watch. Squirrel Squad said, The Tripper is a great movie. Avery said, Reagan should be saying at least a few slurs and things full of hate. I can't do it now. Leo said, RJ loves those trickle-down economics. Do I? Edgar said, Al Bundy taught me about Dwight D. Eisenhower. Leo said, I love Gangrel's entrance. Another great entrance. Mr. Scott said, if you go, be sure to bring Taker a bushel of cucumbers. Jesus. Avery said, not to be a freak, but I love tearing through old adult magazines to see the oddities of the written work, including science fiction and horror classics. They really didn't know. I think they knew what people wanted, but they felt uncomfortable selling them just that. But what if we get, how people like to whack off, but first they like to read stories about spaceships? Christine said, Tony was a delight to watch on Wednesday. I feel bad for that fan who sacrificed their popcorn. There is a video, and Tony posted it online in slow motion. She was on the outside. She grabbed the fan's popcorn and dumped it all over her own head. and then just kept wrestling. Riley said, random question, RJ, but in his prime, do you think that Kevin Nash could have fought a small bear? Absolutely. I think he would boot the bear. His legs are so long that he would boot the bear before it ever got close enough to scratch him. It's all about reach. It's a size business. Leo said, reminds me of the oddities from the WWF. Love them. The wonderful Robert Maillet. Bill said, Sandman was always amusing. Actually, David, let me see if I can find it. David sent me a picture a while ago of me. So this was the House of Hardcore. We worked Robbie E. and Tyrus. What a world. And then a bunch of other things happened. I think I hit David out of anger. And then the Sandman came out. Can you see this? And this is me waiting in the ring while he's making his entrance because he's taking so fucking long. So he has to listen to that shit song. You got to hear Metallica one more time. David said the Alan King show with Gary Shandling. What do you? Oh, David just said it. When Sandman saved me in House of Hardcore, I had to chug a near beer, and the audience was upset at my sobriety. Only in wrestling will people say, you're a recovering alcoholic? How dare you? Jesus. Chronic Snake said, when I went to an AW show, when Tony came out, real life went black and white. Can you share the secret as to how you guys do that? Sound waves, and they fuck up your eyes. Not going to get into it right now. It's military grade shit, but it is fantastic. American Girl said, I too am a demisexual being. Poe Girl said, true confession. I used to buy True Confession magazines when I was about 10. Not sure why. I didn't know nothing about anything back then. Mia said, I liked Rick Rude putting challengers on his tights. The spaceship. Avery said, I believe in women being weird and freaks, and wrestling is only touching the surface of the depths of freak woman. Amanda said that photo is lovely. Pogo said, LOL. Classic. Leo said, have you ever smashed a can on your forehead like the Sandman? I have not, and I will not be doing it. V said, David, if wrestling fans are judging your sobriety, you're probably on the right track. When wrestling fans start hating you, you know you're getting healthier as a person. Case in point, Squirrel Squad said, I went to CZW Cage of Death a while back, and it took so long to assemble that we had to wait for Necro Butcher's Freebird entrance. It was the worst. I love how he thought I can come out to Freebird too. It's not a big deal. Leo said, I did it yesterday. Nell said, he's catching up. Someone mentioned Christine's birthday. Christine said, no, LOL. Look, I'm all caught up. Fuck you guys. I will say again, if you haven't already, go watch the latest AEW with Johnny TV. It's fucked up. Mr. Scott said, you got someone in a headlock just to mess with them. Are you telling them a joke or are you singing them a song? Headlocks hurt. And I just want to make it hurt. That's the best way to mess with someone. I'm not giving away jokes for free. Leo said, you don't smoke me. If you don't strike me. I would smoke you. You don't strike me as a drinker. What alcohol do you drink? Not that much. Sometimes I will have a beer, one beer. Other times it's something bitter and cough syrup tasting, like a Negroni or a Campari and soda. Something where you go, like that. Otherwise, I don't at all. It's just, I find it not good for my skin. I used to, not to an extreme amount, but I used to. And my skin was getting bad. And then I stopped and then my skin got better. I said, what am I going to do this again? I'm going to be drunk with bad skin? Lauren said, don't know who Ronald is, but everyone knows the throat goat is Nancy Reagan. She had some miles on her. Benjamin said, I'm sitting next to the trombone champ guy you keep calling out in your videos, by the way. Tell him I said thank you. He saved my life. Christine said, oh, we're planning a trip to Italy this summer. Rome, Venice, and Florence. Any advice, suggestion? Well, I've been twice. Once to Rome, once to Tuscany. And both times, everything was completely taken care of for me. So I've no advice, no tips, no anything other than just eat and drink and be happy. I don't think you can go wrong. Rome felt a little Times Square to me, where it's like they know you're coming, But anytime you can get away, if you go see David, There is a room, it's not just David standing there. It's a big building and rooms and rooms and rooms. My favorite room, there was a room of heads, busts that were like chipped or had the noses cut off. It was considered like a sign of disrespect if somebody did something wrong. So it's my favorite. And you'll look at them and you go, what the fuck did this guy do? That is my favorite. Avery said, I don't trust the can crush. I feel like one minor mess up is a new forehead scar just waiting to happen. Yes, somebody tried to once blade me with a Coke can. Did not go so well. Neil said, at WrestleMania, we had to sit through the Hardys music 3 times while I assumed they played videos on TV. It went from a huge pop to awkward, painful clapping. Something Matt Hardy knows about all too well. David said, Paul Rubens saw Johnny and Taya on the indie circuit and loved their husband-wife fighting each other gimmick. I know, David, because he showed me pictures of it. They had a house cleaning match or loser does the chores. They did a whole thing with broken dishes. Maybe it was at Ryan Nemeth's show, and it was like he saw Elvis. He was like, it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Look at this. And he took all these pictures of it. And I did tell them that because I remembered how sweet that was. Edgar said, what do you think of the new Crow trailer? I didn't even like the old one. Leo said, I drank 5 German beers last night for the first time in a while. I don't feel good now. Kurt said, RJ, if you're not a drinker, do you indulge in weed? Indulge is a strong term. And I enjoy ingesting it and then getting more anxiety and going, what was the point of this? Leo said, was Nancy really good at that, or is that just a rumor? I think it's a substantial rumor. Mikey said, dramatic reading of 4 non-blondes. What's up, please? Okay. Lyrics. Here we go. 25 years and my life is still trying to get up to that big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out, what's in my head. And I'm feeling a little peculiar. So I wake up in the morning, I step outside, I take a deep breath, and I get real high. And I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I said, hey. I said, hey. What's going on? And I try. Oh my God, I do try. I try all the time in this institution, and I pray. Oh my God, do I pray? I pray every single day for revolution. And I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, and just to get it all out, it's in my head. I'm feeling a little peculiar, so I wake up in the morning, I step outside, I take a deep breath, and I get real high. And I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? I said, hey, what's going on? 25 years of my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. Well, that was love. That turned out better than I thought. David said, go to Siena if you can catch the polio. All right. That was for you, Christine. Kurt said, when you suggested going to see David in Rome, I immediately thought you meant Arquette. Go see when you see David's penis in Rome. Will blow you away. Christine said, it's so funny when RJ said, if you go see David, and I thought, does David Arquette have a place in Italy? It's open. He's got a little villa. Messani said, thank you. The Crow's so overrated. If the tragedy didn't happen, that movie wouldn't have been a big deal. Leo said, What's Up is one of those songs that ends up being the most best and worst song lists. Christine said, this is the only version of the song I will accept. Avery said, I think you can pull the monologue out on a pre-show. No one would be wiser. That's for sure. A Rare Beast said, get blown away by David's penis in Italy. God Loves You said, hey, did you ever have a match with Paul London? No, but we were on the same shows. Definitely the Ring of Honor show where I made my Ring of Honor debut and retirement. And then we were on a couple, I think he was tagging. And we hung out a couple times. He was cool. He's crazy, but he's cool. Leo said, David Arquette, Finding Italy. That's what you should do, Christine. There was this show called Searching for Italy. Where is Italy? And this guy, can't remember his name, knows everything there is to know. That the espresso is good, the bread is good. It'll just blow your mind. Maureen said, "What is that spot on your chest?" It's a great question. This was like a cut. I think I cut myself here, and it's not quite going away, and it's a little frustrating. It's getting better. Edgar said, Danhausen curses all those who talk the crow. Chronic said, that's where that treasure is hidden. What? Nell said, the arm up is a new post. Well, I just realized that they have a wall up here I can reach, and it's kind of nice. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Christine, so sweet. It's been known for 31 months, and I just want to say thank you to RJ and everyone else for making me feel so special this morning. You've kind of forced it down everyone's throats. And if you want to feel even more special this morning, go watch the latest HW with Johnny TV. How you like that for a plug? Leo said, have you met Joe Hendry? I must have once. I must have. Can't recall, but I must have. Vanessa said, are you still using that posture corrector? Do you find it works? Yeah, sometimes I'll put it on. It's like, oh, that's a little bit. Wear it for like half hour or something in the mornings just to work out the old kinks. And it's fun having little straps. You know, we'll walk around like this, like it's a backpack. Avery said, making up a wrestling guy who signs up for Honor Club just to watch the RJ City debut and retirement match. I have news for you, Avery. That match is not available anywhere online. I've looked, I've asked people who worked at Ring of Honor before. I asked people who worked at Ring of Honor now. I asked Ian Riccaboni. I think there's no way it wasn't taped. I just don't think it was released. Like, I think it's on a dusty DVD on a shelf somewhere in a warehouse. Leo said, who is a wrestler who is hot, whose hotness is underrated? This is a wonderful question. It's an excellent, wonderful. You know, Luther, when he takes his jacket off, he's got big arms. And you go, oh, Luther, please. Maureen said, have you ever wrestled Aaron Solo? I have not. I've worked with him, not in a wrestling capacity, but and hung out with him a bunch. He's one of those people you're just like, oh, this guy's going to be good at everything effortlessly. He's like, fuck you. Makes me sick. Avery said, RJ, that's fucked. That's so fucked. Wrestling Lost Media haunts me like no fucking other. It's got to be somewhere deep, deep in the Ring of Honor vault. Leo said, what wrestler did you lose to in Ring of Honor? Bobby Dempsey. He had a gauntlet match, and I was one of the hopeful participants. Vanessa said Josh Woods. Oh, are you talking about wrestlers who are hot and nobody knows it? Josh needs to be Josh Woods. I'll give you that. Mess Andy said, I saw a New Day podcast clip with the Rings of Saturn story. It's never not funny. I'm so glad I told that on the WWE show. I'd be like, hey, you guys are a little fucked. Mia said, have a great week, everyone. Back to a full work week. You're going to be fine, Mia. It's going to go by a nose arm. I'm fine. Everything's fine. We're all okay. They just went down the wrong pipe. We're fine. Everything's okay. Alex Reynolds is beautiful, and I always forget until I see him on TV or in person, which reminds me, what is your wrestling media lost whale? Well, I mean, the Bob Hope special really at this point is my white whale, which is really, really unfortunate. And then other than that, my Ring of Honor match. I need to see it. I need to see how horribly I did. It's like 2 seconds long. I'm fine. I'm better now. Everything's okay. Gotta be the Three Amigos, said Nelson. What are we talking about? I'm fine. I'm so much better now. V said, death by coffee. Fitting way for you to go out, RJ. James said, let your hair down. No, I almost died. Wouldn't that be a way to go? He just died on the stream. It was a real tragedy. Oh my God, I gotta clean all this up. I'm doing fine. Everything's okay. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. But as I said, have a good week, everyone. I almost died right now. I'm gonna go say it. Go watch the latest AEW with Johnny TV. Go like, go watch, go share. If you want more merch like the micro brawlers or any other shit, shop AEW.com, ProWrestlingTees.com. Bother them for shit you want, and they don't have. One day they'll give in. Let's get a final look at these. Nice and formal as I almost died. Good way to go. He died with his tuxedo on. Until next time, Godspeed and God bless.